In the building is Dima Nwobi. Now, she is she's in charge of our relationship segment she's been in charge for the past few weeks. And of course, she is the queen of happiness. She's the creator of the architecture of intentional happiness. And it's a step-by-step process based on evidence-based tools and methodologies from positive psychology. Now, she has brought another topic to us this morning. For those of you who are in relationships and have tried the method we like to call the silent treatment, that's where we're going this morning. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Titi. It's always a pleasure to be here.
All right, so the silent treatment, for those that don't know, what exactly does it entail?
Okay, so silent treatment will be staying off confrontations, not talking about things that are happening in your relationship, literally just keeping your partner there and not approaching issues. And certain times when you're hurting from something, you just keep quiet and you're withdrawn, go back to your shell, and you just want to be in your world and not relate with your partner. That will be the silent treatment.
And so in the end, I've heard that the silent treatment was supposed to be like kind of punishment for some kind of reaction, negative reaction to something that's happened. Is this always the case?
Well, it depends on the personality of the person who is going silent on the other partner. For some people, yes, it's a form of revenge. So I was speaking with a lady recently and she was like, I know my husband does not like that. That's why I do it. And she says, so because she can't beat him, that's what she can do to get back at him. So for her, it's like a punishment. For some other personality types, it's because they have not developed their ability, their assertiveness to talk about things, so they'll rather just evade it or avoid it. So for them, it's not punishment for the other person, but more because they are afraid or they don't want to confront it because they don't want to stir the waters, and so they just let sleeping dogs lie. So it differs from person to person why people give silent treatment.
Okay, so now I have a feeling there are two sides to this silent treatment thing. Because to me, if you're staying silent, it means that you're likely, you're trying to get revenge on someone. But on the other hand, we've talked about it, even when we talk to young people, we say, you know, trying to get revenge means that you're the one hurting. The person you're trying to get revenge on might not even be feeling it in the first place. Talk to us about it.
Okay, so silent treatment never would produce what the relationship wants. So even if you're trying to punish the other person, you're still not happy. You're still not expressing yourself. So it goes both ways. The other partner is not happy. Sometimes, depending on the personality of the person, it could just call you bluff and give you the silent treatment in return. But then what's happening to the relationship? Because so long as you're not confronting issues, you're not moving forward. So the silent treatment never serves any purpose for the giver and the receiver. It's best for everyone in a relationship to own your truth, own your feelings. Know that what you're feeling is valid. It doesn't matter what you think your partner will think about it. We just have to cut ourselves some slacks and say, hey, I'm hurting. And so because I'm hurting, I should be able to discuss my hurt with my partner rather than just keeping it all to myself. Because ultimately, silent treatment may lead you to implode. The more you keep quiet, those emotions are still within you. One day you just and the tiniest provocation could lead to the worst of reactions that you yourself would even be surprised you were that hurting or could react that way.
Okay, so if, for instance, you're in a relationship and you realize that your partner is giving the silent treatment to you, you're on the receiving end of this silent treatment. Maybe you're even trying to encourage conversation. Maybe you're trying to, find out what is wrong, and you keep asking, and he's just silent or she's just silent and she's just not talking. What do you think the next move should be?
Okay, if a partner has tried to bring your spouse or whoever you're in a relationship with out of that silent treatment mode and the person is not responding, you need to call the person's awareness that the longer we stay in this state of silent treatment, the worse our relationship is becoming. Fundamentally, you need to remind the person, what do you want? Do you want this relationship to mend, or you rather just stew in your bitterness and in your sadness? So because if the person really is appreciative of the relationship, even though you're hurting, you should get to a point where you are able to discuss it. And then if you've tried everything and your partner is not forthcoming, then you know that the levels of resentment and bitterness in each of us differs. And for some, partner could say, oh, that's how he asked me the other day, I talked about it and he laughed off my feelings. And so when you invalidate your partner's feelings, even when you're asking the person to come up again, the person feels, oh, it's just so that he'll, laugh it off. So you just have to create that safe environment for your partner to know, I'm willing to listen to you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to defend myself, but let's talk about this. Okay. And when you have opened all of those avenues and your partner is still not responding, perhaps that might be a time to seek a third party.
I have to say thank you to you for coming to talk to us about this. And I can hear some people already picking up their phones. I can feel it. They're going to start tweeting about this right now. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. If you have any questions, just tag us and we'll see if Dima can help out and help answer your questions.